Hi everyone, welcome to Nicole's Needlework. This is a podcast about stitching, and that's it. Maybe one day I'll get back to my knitting, but lately it's all stitching. Today is Monday, May 15th, and this is episode 29. I thought I'd do a quick Stitch Mania update for week 2. I'd only planned on doing 2 weeks, 15 days. Adjust this a little bit. So I'll share what I worked on in the last week. Get to my notes here. Okay, so I was getting ready to start the Smith sampler by the Scarlet House, and I got a little start on that. I have a cat back there. She's being bad. So this is the Smith sampler. I'm doing it on 40 count vintage metal rue. And this is what I got done. Not a lot, but that border's pretty intricate there, so. And I'm using all the called for silks. And they are Belle Soie, Gloriana, and Dinky Dyes. Very pretty. So this is another one I hated to put away. I hated to stop stitching it. But I was determined to see this whole Stitch Mania thing through. So next I got back out Love Never Fails by Barbara Anna Designs. So, I only had, let's see, I had Love and this border, bottom border done, and I had the outline of this one done. So I worked on that. And then I got a little bit done here. I decided to switch out the black DMC for 3371. There's my DMC. I just have them kind of thrown in here. Every time I try and organize them, they get jumbled up. But I'm really happy with that decision because it still looks almost black, but it's not as harsh. So I like it. I'm happy with that decision. So I worked on this for 2 days, and this is also, no, it's not Meadow Road. This is fawn, 40 count vintage fawn. So, and that's using DMC 1/2. And a lot of people ask how can I see using, or how can I see on the 40 count? You can't see. It's just good lighting and outlight. Any kind of daylight, brand light, and magnification. Just some good magnification and good lighting helps with 40 count. I work for the town that I live in. So the lady that delivers the mail actually lives in my neighborhood, but we don't really see each other out of work, but she is a needle pointer, so she emailed me to see if I had my stitching last Friday, and I said, of course, I always have my stitching. She wanted to eat lunch and stitch at lunch, so I said I couldn't that day. I had to run errands. So today we met up and it was a lot of fun. I didn't get a lot of stitching done. I don't know why, I was a little nervous, but and people kept coming by and seeing what we were doing and talking to us. But it was a lot of fun to get together with another needleworker at lunch. So anyway, I got sidetracked because she had on her magnifiers on her glasses, and everybody kept commenting on them. So I had to pull mine out so she wouldn't feel so bad. Okay, so that was Love Never Fails. I worked on that for 2 days. And then May 13 and 14, I started Mary Lindley. And here it is. And this is also Scarlet House. And Love Never Fails. Barbara Anna said that. I'm sorry if this is very disjointed. I had a stressful day at work. Okay. So there's Mary Lindley. It's just a small reproduction sampler. 1829. So this one I'm also using the 40 count Meadow Rue. Vintage Meadow Rue. And I got quite a bit done on this. Helps that it's small. And it helps that Sunday I did nothing. Since it was Mother's Day, I told my husband the only thing I want to do is sleep in and stitch. That's all I wanted to do that day. So he let me sleep in. The cat did not. I forgot to tell the cat that I wanted to sleep in on Mother's Day. So it was such a nice day. I woke up, I sat outside and stitched. It was gorgeous out. Listened to my audiobook and stitched for a couple hours, and my husband went to the grocery store for me, which was so sweet of him. And then he came home, dropped off the groceries, I put them away, and he went and got us Carrabba's to go. So that was really nice. All I did was take a shower and get back in clean pajamas. It was a wonderful day. So anyway, so I did get quite a bit done on this. I had to rip out the border here because obviously I was one stitch off. So when I went to, the border did not meet up. So, and I'm using all the called for silks for this one too. Belsois and one needlepoint ink silk. So that I'm loving. And I was going to work on American Sampler by Plum Street Samplers today, but I decided to work on this instead. Since I was having so much fun stitching this. So I worked on that a little bit today while I was at lunch. Another thing I thought I'd share real quick is I started this before Stitch Mania. Actually, I started it, I think, in February. Hannah Coates, and I worked on it just a little bit. So I have just a little bit done. And I'm using DMC, and this is just 40 count fawn, not vintage, but regular. This is another kind of big sampler, but it's so pretty. And Michelle Rudy, Farm Girl, got this recently and shared it on her FlossTube. So maybe Michelle and I can stitch this together. It's gonna take a long time, but it's a beautiful sampler. So that's really all I have to share. I'll show the DMC real quick. Have them in this little box. I think that's it. It's just another quick video. Hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in a week or two. Bye.